Holy crap. Hurry back, hurry back, hurry back. Oh. Is someone gonna get on it? There's no way. Till next time. To be continued. It said it started searching.
I should dismount here.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Oh, they're taking Alpha.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
What? Oh, NPC had a shotgun too.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something
with you.
from Honeydukes.
Get my supercharge out.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
We're holding this pretty well. Right side.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class.
Push through on the left. Do it.
Persephone was
They
onto
got me.
them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now,
So,
where is our new
you got your
student?
rogue
Ah,
A happy beast.
for
Where
this
are the
module.
lions? I would like to see a huge
Okay.
Gryffindor lion in this class for once.
roguish roll.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of
How
dumb to
did you
start at
find your
zero,
first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to
Always
understand
liked,
that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically
stevia,
imbued
right?
materials, if cared for correctly,
Yeah,
which
that's working
does
pretty
not
good.
include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me
17.
handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly
Yeah.
as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Oh yeah,
Quite
cool
the
thing.
weather we're
I
having. don't you
saw on
think?
Paragon
Where
Hey,
are you
baby.
taking me?
It really
is that
is
if
much
you
better
pick
if I
your
just
first
show you.
level as a Paragon, your next 4 levels have 4 times the skill points
Don't worry,
every
we're nearly there.
level.
It's just ahead.
It's written apparently.
Bravo needs help.
Yeah. Sure, I'm just adding the option. Like I don't mind if you're gonna be a Paragon. And I also don't mind up to +1 level racial adjustments, or a small added template like Fey Touched, but not both. Either or. Like I don't really see the point in taking a +1 adjustment into account. So Reggie usually doesn't even use it.
Stand back.
Alright.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Okay.
Go on, introduce yourself to
Also,
her. But be careful.
I was just thinking
You
about
must
this.
always show
The only other
hippogriffs the
thing
proper courtesy before you approach them.
about the differences, the way I run from levels 1 to 6. If you commit to doing 6 levels base class, it's some kind of a reward. Because most people multi-class and we don't worry about the penalties, so I try to balance that. So you don't have to decide right now, you know. But if you do commit to it, and then I get your reward for it, you have to basically 1 to 6 of whatever base class, and it'll be something nice. It's always a personalized boon that's really useful. Not OP though. I'm not trying to make it ridiculous.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn Hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine
Right.
until recently. You may have noticed that
Ooh,
poachers are
where's
something
Princess
of a
Leia?
problem in the area, so I worry they could get her
Is there
again.
kind of
And I might not be there next
in
time.
her sexy
Professor Howard
outfit?
mentioned
Didn't
the
they have a
poachers as
Leia
well.
sexy outfit in
She seems
Battlefront
to imply
1?
that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I feel he's right.
If they didn't, they should have. Oh, Bravo's gone, boys. No fuckers, that come here.
The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're
You know
up
that
to
scene?
something.
Have y'all ever
I'm
seen
just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
it's a Mel Brooks
Exactly.
movie
I think I'm
with,
going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
the Star Wars
What they're
spoof
doing.
with the Swartz Spaceballs. Watching like the new Disney Star Wars series. Would see even more so that
I
one
think that's
scene
a fine idea.
when they're escaping the
Information
prison
is
and they're just
power.
sitting there
And
having a
the more I know,
conversation
the better I
while
can
they're getting
keep
shot
Highland
at.
safe.
And, yeah.
You seem undeterred.
They just blindly shoot and killing everybody.
Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be
There's
going,
a lot
but
of-
we'll speak
lot of
again
that
soon,
in-
I hope.
The new series. That's like any movie show. It's like main character luck. Emperor's Down. Whoever that was.
What were you doing?
You walk. Little fast little booger. Dude, he's still alive. Everyone's shooting at him. All the NPCs.
I think Transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley.
A big push on the right.
Revelio. Levioso.
Hey,
Revelio.
it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In
you wanting to
fact,
go
my recent
to do
visit to
6 levels
Hogsmeade
of
is the
base
reason I was
class?
hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there?
It could make it worth your
Watch
while,
what happens when that light changes
depending
from
on
day
what
to
you
night.
want for your character.
We're gonna need help on outfit.
I mean, there's variants. It would still be considered base. Just the point is to stick
Now,
in
if
it
you wouldn't
for the
mind
6
humouring
levels
me
and
for
not
a
start
moment. See if
optimizing
you
with
can remove the
multi-classes
moon
until
from the statue.
level
Or
7.
not.
And then that's
Odd little contraptions, aren't they?
to balance
It seems the statue
the...
vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night.
I like it that way.
Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since
Maybe
that fateful
one.
day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This was a form of a demiguise.
It's a hero.
Demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired.
Yeah, that's basically what
way
I'm
of
saying, is like, I don't want to
Some
change anything about the
jackanapes
way
use the
that
boggart
we
to learn my
play,
greatest fear and
but
use it
if
against
a
me.
person
I have my
does
suspicion
stick
as
out
to the
6 levels of a
scoundrel or
base class,
scoundrels
I will
responsible.
reward them, because
It is my hope that
I
they will
understand
slip
that
up and reveal themselves
thing.
as the statues disappear.
to do
That is
that,
why
you know?
I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons,
Yeah,
frankly.
sure.
First, your daring
Absolutely.
do against those trolls in
it.
Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a
Yeah, I mean,
demiguise is,
in certain
most
cases
would
it's
find
not
my
worth
fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh,
And thank you.
God.
Aloha, Mora.
They're on us. Got it.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
How are your students getting on this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of...
I mean, nobody really wants to play just a straight up wizard. You're right, it would be an advantage.
What trickery are you up to?
I mean, like this in this group right now, like I can't seem to get anybody just to want to play a straight up wizard. Yeah.
Chewy's almost dead. Alright. Leia's on the left.
Yeah. Well, I think the rule of cool definitely plays a part. Like different people have combat mechanics happening in a
This
different
must be the
way.
prefect's bathroom.
And if it if it has the potential of making an epic cinematic moment, I would more probably lean into the rule of cool, even if maybe wasn't technically perfect as far as the mechanics.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about.
We are but peasants against our
Ranrock
greatness.
wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have one. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not supposed to my Martin heard. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Aloha Mora.
And I mean, this is like a resort type thing. So are you like a con man trying to catch? Oh gosh. Oh. Not yet. Not yet. You're not walking on the beach then. Yeah. I'd probably have you coming up on like around that peninsula and then seeing like, oh, there's like some kind of celebration and
I have a few questions about the demiguise statues.
Whew, just hearing the names and who?
check.
Why can't you...
As I mentioned, I have an intense aversion
So yeah, you'd probably be coming around the peninsula
Perhaps one day,
and notice
whoever
there's a big
planted
celebration.
I
This
have nothing
beach
more
has
to
been
ask.
taken over by like all the aristocrats, and you probably even recognize like one of the like really good-looking moms of one of the kids that you were forced to fight against, relaxing on the beach watching the stuff. It's like a lot of rich people. So you know, at that point, it's like whatever you would want to do. And then, you know, I don't want to go straight into what this cataclysm thing might be. Session 0 will be, you know, there's going to be a chance for everybody to run into each other before it happens. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of chaotic. I'm not sure. I need to. Do you remember the name? Where did you tell me to go to look this stuff up? Because my phone reset and I lost the page. Not just the map, the module itself. Like I can't find it. All right.
Revelio.
That was at the tide of
You
retribution.
are to be remanded at once.
I threw a grenade into the bunker, and then you crossed my path right when I did it, and it hit your helmet, bounced back at me, and killed me. That's a stormtrooper move. Yeah. Have y'all seen that clip of it's like some army training course, and they're like assaulting some kind of like government building looking, concrete box, and one of the hostage takers throws a grenade out the window on top of a soldier, and the soldier catches it, throws it back up through the window, and it blows up right in the window, like where the guy was. I caught it on video. Some I guess a trainer or something got it on video. He's like, he's like, no fucking way, I got that.
Your field, guys. I'm most pleased to be included.
Good freak.
But saw something today, like, the MG 34s,
My venomous tentacular.
every
At the
like
moment,
250 to 300
Plenty
rounds,
of other
they
perils
had
and
to
pitfalls to
you had
send
to
my
open
way,
it up
though.
and switch out the barrel.
Well,
Like you just had to get a new one.
Now.
I suppose, Professor.
Good freak.
Yeah. So if you can reuse the barrel, you just have to let it cool down first. It's not like a one-time use. Yeah. Damn, that'd be crazy if it was one time. Probably let it cool down. Really? Okay.
Oh, I suppose I should.
That looked like that big Tommy gun looking. The BAR. Is that what it was?
I suppose you should.
Yes. From it's in Battlefield 5, that one. It's a World War II gun. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh. He's stunned. Yeah. Okay. Damn, dude. Damn. I thought the only one that they could still use was the Turner, which they're using the Turner in the Ukrainian war. They're using a lot of shit. Yeah, that they really wouldn't probably prefer.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm. Like a new model. Yeah. Still, they just kind of upgraded. Yeah. So it's been in a lot of wars. I think it's so fat. It's so fast and tight looking. At least, from. You just like push down a little, you flip down a little button, twist, pull, insert. Oh, dude. Okay, they're fucking. Can I get cover anyway? Can I get cover somewhere? There we go. I was the only one standing on the flag. I don't know why. Where are other? You're gonna lose
Hello,
this
Mr. Moon.
against
I
the
have the
rebels?
moons
This
you
is
asked me to
hot.
collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely.
Nothing wrong with AK. They got them
but
inserted and start some broke ass,
Seems
old,
there
not tuned
you have your work
AKs.
cut out for you, if you were to ever.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
What's
Oh, and I knew
that?
you were the one to ask
one of
for
those
help.
shoot places?
Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Oh, with the ranch and the free graze. Yeah.
This looks like the right statue. Now,
How's he not dead? There you go.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can.
Descendium. Goodness.
I've asked
So,
Dean
he
to
walked.
assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Chewie. God damn, we're
I've
getting
not heard from
surrounded.
my Uncle Roland in quite some time.
Good
I've been
God,
beside
Max.
myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Accio. Who knew this was all the...
Class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
No!
I've not heard from my Uncle in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Jesus Christ. Leia's at Bravo. Go for Alpha. Fuck Bravo. We don't have time for that.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Reparo. That seems to have done the trick.
Yo, Luke's on me.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
No, I died right. Well, we got him. We got him then. That was rough. Bring Vader.
Yeah, bring that big pile of robotic asthma.
I will put my mechanical boot on and shove it up your ass.
Don't you mean?
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Use Leia's shield.
If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lando's on it.
Confringo.
There you go. Han's on me. He's Han and Chewie. They're gonna get me. I'm down. You have 20 seconds. Thanks.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope. We're so far back.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm not working Wednesday. What's the one shot?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I would like to record it though. Every time I try, it seems to go wrong. But I think everybody's being pretty cool recently, you know. Well,
Oh,
you
son
can't
of a
get too
bitch, now
much
I
of
know
it.
what I need.
It's impossible to make a character then.
Why?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I'll be back, guys.
I'm
going to have to get past this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Is this something that we could
Wingardium Leviosa.
possibly run into in the other campaign?
Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't think Eric will be able to make it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I got enough of that.
Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Reparo. Compulso. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
Oh, that's just straight retarded. I'm going through this fucking underground thing, and there's these little puzzles that I gotta do. And apparently, the game mechanics, there is a difference between... obviously, there's a difference between Leviosa and Wingardium Leviosa. One is just levitation, and the other is levitation and moving around. The same platforms, I have to use two different...
It looks a bit
the
broken.
two different spells on it.
Perhaps I can try...
It's like one platform, I used Wingardium Leviosa to move it up and down, and the other one, I had to just use Leviosa on it just to levitate it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? If I'm lifting something up regardless, despite the spell, it shouldn't matter.
Reparo. Levioso. Confringo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Aha, got it. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Yeah, the bard class that she's in was like a variant we were talking about. So it's like a druid bard thing. Like she has animal companion. I just forgot what it was.
Revenue. Hello, Hamora.
It was some critter that I was going to teach to eat blackbirds. I don't remember. No, we saved it. I believe so. It was tied up in a town that went anarchy. Maybe. It was a ugly, weird thing that had like a horse face Flying creature. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, but I think I made one my friend, and then we talked about the bard variant, so I'd be able to make her my animal companion. Oh, yeah, that's right. I named her. Oh my gosh. It's starting to come back to me a little bit. The hell did I name her? No, this was for my goblin to ride. Remember, like we had all this figured out. Fuck. No, hold on, it's coming back to me. I was asking everybody what they were gonna name her, and you even had an NPC come up to me, and she was like, "Well, what would you call this thing?" Damn it! What did I name it? Bug me. Yeah, I asked your character like what's a word for this? I think you actually named it.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
What's up, Steven? Hey, you got a weird, fucked up memory. What did I name my Peridot that I was gonna, or Pinkwitty was gonna, well, he was gonna teach it to eat blackbirds. She was gonna teach it.
Blackbird eaten in the dead of night.
Song.
You made it.
It's a good song.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept
I've heard him say something. How do you...
What you've done.
I'm sorry.
Steven, quit fucking it up.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line.
Take care of this one?
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, but like I said, consider if you want, being a druid, drawing her powers from the beast wilds of Hansbach. You can, instead of the arcane thing with Cerebromancer, you can replace that with the druid spells. Yeah, if you want to.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'm trying to think what I'll play if I were playing this. I'll play, like playing up the classes, play something like a second level fighter, a second level ranger.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
That useful to be a second level spellcaster at this point because you don't really get third level spells. But if I were a spellcaster, I guess it would be I would take Precocious Apprentice.
I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem
best one probably would be like a human spellcaster.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely.
Take Precocious Apprentice, take like a fucking second level blah 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 spell, and either take like something like Storm Hand or the Fire one or whatever.
Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people
Something where it
realize.
could be like,
They should not be underestimated.
you know, whatever it is. I've got a little 30-foot or 20-foot, whatever the fuck it is.
See is from whatever's going
do all
on at
day.
abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Alright. I'll catch y'all later.
How much longer are we expecting to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Oh, goodness. Dead whistle in my book.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this over with. No! I will make it. Rather unwise coming down. You've made your last mistake. Is that it? How nice of you to stop by. Pitiful.
Good for you.
There.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! You're really not very good!
I won't rest. One less step to worry about. Nice try.
Depulsor!
You call that spell casting? As if you could best the likes of me.
Descendo! Arresto momentum.
Let's get this over with.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you little moon calf.
Confringo!
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus!
Much too slow.
Arresto momentum. Depulsor! Protego! Confringo! I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you. Reparo.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Expelliarmus!
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels.
Lumos. Revelio.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Cannot win, but for I can't wait to watch you try. Can't catch beeps! Woohoo!
Got it. Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the poffle of puffskeins nearby. It'll be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
You got one!
Professor Howard will never believe this. Everything's all right now.
Reparo.
I'll look after you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso!
Do cooperate, won't you? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Levioso!
Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Levioso!
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Levioso!
I'll look after you.
Levioso!
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Arresto momentum. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.